Hello everybody, this is Marjorie. Look at me today. I look as if I've got like a condition. I look as if I should be going to the chemist and getting like a wee creaming, but no, my spots. Maybe I've got the measles. Oh, by the Shein link down below. Now, Fanny, right? Fanny was at me, right, about half an hour ago, and she says, "Here, do you know Boabie's back?" I says, "You know, the windy cleaner?" I says, "I've not seen Boabie for ages." She says, "No, he's back on the rounds." I says, "Oh, back in the rounds?" I thought he was maybe doing something else coming in. Boabie's one of these folk, right? He can't make his mind up. He can't make his mind what he wants to do. You know, he's had every job under the sun. He's been a baker, he's been a butcher, he's been a construction worker, he was a lollipop man when he was 23. That was quite young for a lollipop man, because you usually wait till you're a pensioner before you be a lollipop man. And he's been a long distance driver, and he's been and what else did he do? A plasterer and a plumber. And the last I heard, he was doing part-time window cleaning, and he was a part-time professional mourner, right? Because, well, you can you get some of these folk, right? I ken quite a few. You ken a few and all. These folk that go to all the funerals, even if they don't know the person that well, they go to the funeral and then they go to the tea. Oh, you know what I mean? There's the professional tea goers. I think they just don't go to the shops. I think it's just to save them going to Tesco and buying messages, and they go to all the teas and have sandwiches and sausage rolls and little cakes and all the wee willy boos and a cup of tea and a cup of coffee. And they'll be the type, right, if there's wee sashes on the table, they'll put the wee sashes into their handbag and they'll go home, right? You kind of type. Anyway, so Fanny says to me, "Listen, I think you should keep an eye on Boabie," right? I says, "Right, Fanny, what eye will I keep on him?" Well, Fanny's got a glass eye, so she's only got the one eye, right? So I was like, "You keep that eye on him and I'll keep another eye on him, Fanny," right? So she says, "I heard," right, now, don't quote me, Marjorie, but I heard that he's been at Her Majesty's pleasure." And I says, "Oh, don't be stupid, Fanny. He doesn't even ken the Queen." So I'm thinking, you know, has he been staying in Buckingham Palace? And I says, "No, I don't." They get me. How would Boabie ken the Queen? And I says, the only reason I can think it, you know, he's maybe got an OBE or an MBE or a knighthood, you know, for his mourning. You know how, well, they get like care in the community. They'll give you something because you've made a contribution. Well, he's made a contribution, or the folk going to see all the funerals. So I thought, oh, that'd be lovely. And then I thought, you know, Buckingham Palace, it's one monstrosity of a building, isn't it? This huge big building. And this wee Queen, and her staff on this big building, I said, you know what? I think they should convert Buckingham Palace, because it's sitting there, it's a big building. And you've got all these homeless folk in London. I think they should convert Buckingham Palace into a homeless shelter. That would be good, isn't it? And all the homeless folk would have somewhere to go at night, and they wouldn't get rained on, and they wouldn't have like soggy cardboard boxes. Oh, they'd be as happy as a bin man with a wet wipe and a tangerine. And I thought, and then the royal family, they could come round to Buckingham Palace and they could help with the food. You imagine the Queen in the morning with her pinny on, doing the breakfast, the eggs and the sausages, her tiara on and her pinny, and Camilla could come round at lunchtime and make up the rolls, you know, a wee bit of gammon, a wee bit of lettuce, tomato, maybe she could do a couple of boiled eggs and sliced egg on as well. That'd be lovely. And then I thought Prince Andrew, right, he could do the dinners, he could do the pizzas, because he likes a pizza, doesn't he? He could do the pizzas for the dinner. I thought, that's a good idea. Why has nobody thought of that? I mean, does it take a wee woman like me, an ordinary working class woman, right, with a wee bit of common sense, a wee bit of noggin new, to think, big building, lots of rooms, empty, what can we do? Homeless problem, shove them in, everybody happy. No, nobody thinks it. And I thought, number 10, there's another example. Look at how many folk you can squeeze into number 10. You know, for the outside it looks tiny, doesn't it? For the outside it looks like this teeny wee terrace house, but look at all the folk you can get in. You can get about 50 folk in that wee house for a party. I thought maybe it's like a TARDIS, you know, it looks wee on the inside, but once it looks wee for the outside. I'm confused. It looks wee for the outside, but once you get in, it's actually like a TARDIS. And Boris and all the Daleks are running about going, "We will externalise, we will externalise." Well, they're not really externalising, are they? Because, well, everybody's in, so they're internalising. These are lovely. So then, Boabie's on the rounds, right? Fanny goes away, but 10 minutes later, here's Boabie. Now, Boabie used to do my Wendy's. And he's saying, hello, Marjorie, I'm back. I'm like, oh, no. So I'm like this, I'm keeping an eye on him because, well, I said to Fanny, I'll keep that eye on him. So I thought, Fanny will be hanging out her window. She'll be, going the other side, making sure that he's not up to any stramashes, right? Fanny, when she's going away, she says to me, look at that duck. That duck's only got a head and two legs. I went, turn round a bit, Fanny. Because, well, she wasn't turned round enough to see the hale duck. And she went, oh, it's all right, 4 legs and a tail. I says, right, on you go, Fanny, need your ken what's wrong with you. So, Boabie's up the ladder, right? He's up the ladder with his pail and his bucket and, all his windy cleaning stramash and his brushes. So he's up there. I'm saying, I didn't want to be as forward as saying, where have you been? Have you been in the prison? And I says, are you still seeing Molly for pound stretchers, Boabie? And he says, no. We amicably broke up when I was going away. And I went, you're going away? He says, no, she wasn't that happy, Molly, because, well, she trained as a penguin yoga instructor. And she was planning to go to Antarctica, but the flights were quite dear, right? So she couldn't afford to go to Antarctica. So she ended up with a part-time job at Edinburgh Zoo, but she was just doing the 1 class a week, but it's better than nothing. So she was doing yoga for the penguins at Edinburgh Zoo, right? Then he says, oh, I'm really sorry, Marjorie, I've dropped my chamois into your bush. I says, oh, never felt a thing. He says, no, look. And I look down and says, oh, chamois, right in my bush. I says, oh my God, Boabie, right in my high biscuits.